This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Victorinox and Rado.
And it's a warm good evening to everybody out there in the chat and around the world. Thank you for joining us here at the lovely Estadio de Municipal de Miranda de Covo for the continuation of this European Cricket Series at night. Wide outside off, swings into that one, does Geary, doesn't connect with it. Hit nicely, straight down the throat of the fielder there. Sorry, that's what I meant by hitting nicely. And a good catch taken by Ankush Kumar. And a very dangerous batter is on his way. Unfortunately for Lakshan, his luck has run out. Bonk, straight to the man at mid-on. Doesn't make a mistake, and Punjab, Sisi Amadora get their first wicket. They're very happy about that. Obviously, they know that this man got right into the bowling of Marlowe the other night. Lofted, nice. Is it going to carry? It certainly does. Carries and slams into the wall near the outside of the changing rooms, beneath the officials and umpires area. And that building has seen a lot of action in this series already. This is only night 7, but we've seen a lot of Grizzlies go towards that building, going behind it, going over it. Lisbon Capitals have something to say about that. Struck nicely. That's going to go past the fielder, who's at square leg, deep square leg, and that's 4 runs. Nice shot. Oh, it's hit pretty adjacent. And umpire agrees. And Jiwan Giri, he's done so well, though, to get to 14 from only 9 deliveries, but that's it for him. And Nitin Kambosh picks up a wicket. Just a bit too straight. That's his second. Yeah, that wasn't swinging. Wasn't doing much apart from maybe cannoning to leg stump. Probably because Giri's back in his crease. Oh, maybe. I mean, there could be an argument for maybe down leg. Umpire had a good look at that, umpire Krut. And he said, no, I'm satisfied. So Jiwan Giri on his way, 14 from 10, gave the team a good start. Unfortunately for him, he couldn't stick around. That is really getting some good variation. Oh, that's really well played, though. Gets in position, coming straight into the body, gets in position nice and early, and has pulled that around the corner for a big, big hit. Look at this. Just maybe sort of adjust his shot the last minute, but that has gone for a big 6. Nice shot that to get off the mark with. It was handed over to the Coimba Knights Cricket Club. Shot, terrific shot that. Short, wide, outside off, and the uppercut played intentionally in the air is a very popular shot at this ground. And players, more often than not, will get a maximo from their efforts for that. And Junaid Khan's too good to let that go. Well, this has gone straight up in the air. Keeper flicks the hat off and says, I've got it, I've got it. And completes a very good catch indeed. Well, not quite in position. Gets generous round of applause from his teammate there. I was worried that maybe Harjinder Singh was going to run in and say, no, I've got it. But no, the man with the gloves has got it. Look at this. Last minute, he has to just go to his right a bit more. But does take a good catch, and they've got rid of a very dangerous player in Junaid Khan. And he'll be a bit upset about that. 2 sixes, and that's all. Straight down the ground, and that is over the fence for a maximo and goes into the makeshift sight screen there. Lovely strike. Gets that right in the half volley, right in the slot, and well hit indeed. So, Giri Singh back from injury, and he's back in the runs, getting amongst it. Hit down the ground by Panda. Has he got enough? He's got enough to get it right into the hands of the fielder coming off the boundary line there. Completes a good outfield catch. Ankush Kumar, he's taken a few catches in this tournament. Safe pair of hands for mine. Have a look at him in the background. Straight to him. Takes a few seconds to come off the rope. Hesitates. Then realises he's on here for the catch. And he takes it quite nicely in the end. Just a little anxious moment where maybe he thought it was going a bit further than anticipated. You did see a slight hesitation in that replay. 3 or 4 of these in and over. And maybe the occasional wide. Oh, the question's been asked and given on field. Batter knew he was gone. He had already turned his back on the umpire and was walking away. He knew he was done and dusted. Have a look at replay again. How quick out of the blocks was Kanaka? He was pretty quick, but unfortunately the throw was too good. Very much too good indeed. Look at this. And done. Keeper didn't have to do anything. Out by the proverbial country mile. So unfortunately for Sabapathi, he's only 2 for 2. Now, I think that's bowled him, hasn't it? Well, we're going to have a look at the replay. It's either bowled him or... Well, they're going to replay, so it must be a stumping opportunity. Ankash and keeper Goy, I think they got him. Let's have a look. Oh, he has stepped out there a bit, hasn't he? Let's have a look at side on. This will tell us the tail. Oh, okay. So it's bobbled out of the hands of the keeper and onto the stumps, and he is definitely out of his crease. Well, that's really disappointing. It's that effectively only 4 wickets in hand, though. It's going to make it tough. It's hit nicely down the ground and across the line for 4 runs. So there's a boundary. And, well, it's kind of academic now because his stumps have been splayed everywhere. The bat goes under the arm and the long walk back to the dugout starts. Just a good delivery. Good pace. Obviously realised that he had to get some momentum into this scorecard, and the top of middle stump is rocked back. A good delivery, a cracking delivery from Adnan Ali. Straight up in the air, catching practice. It's a bit of a rainmaker. Keeper wants it, and keeper gets it. When keeper calls for it, you take a back pedal, and they're just reminding him that I'm the keeper, I got the gloves. You bowled it, but I'll catch it. And I think, to be fair, I think Harjinder Singh was always going to leave that. He thought he was in with the catch, but then he pulled himself out of it pretty quickly. And he let the keeper take it. That one up in the air for quite a long way. Proper rainmaker, that. And speaking of rain, we are blessed because we haven't had any rain whatsoever. But I can tell you right now, that's gone up in the air. Chance for a catch. Nicely taken indeed. That same fielder again. That is a very good catch. Harjinder Singh with a terrific outfield catch. Moved quickly, got in position, steadied himself. He's in the background in this replay. You can see him runs away to the right. And as the ball comes down, he's still running and then takes it in, tumbles it well. Almost like a stunt man. Knew exactly how to fall so the ball wouldn't bubble out. Well judged catch indeed. Last ball of the innings coming up. And it's the old "I'll stay at this end while you run down there" moment. Doesn't get pulled off, and unfortunately, it is the run out. So they lose their wicket to a run out on the final ball. So effectively, yes, Coimbra Knights are bowled out in exactly 10 overs, with Felix there being run out at the non-striker's end off that last delivery. Good evening to everybody out there, and thank you for joining us again. We're about to start. Junaid Khan's got the ball. He's going to commence proceedings against Arshad. And starts with a wider, tough one for keeper Girish to get, or ping at the stumps. But I think Kuldeep Goya was already made his ground. Nice hit down the ground. That is helped for a Maximo. It hits one of the tyres just in front of me here. And that has gone for a big hit. Lovely strike. Very straight as well. Was sort of coming towards the commentary area, but not quite. And that has just hit the tyre on the full of the covers. You can see that's where we put the covers after we got off the ground 5 minutes before the start of play. And that is even better. That is a lovely strike indeed. Leans back and goes crunch over the point boundary. That has gone very square and gone over the top of the stand. Oh, it's been pulled beautifully as well. That's the third. Another Maximo. So Arshad really getting on the bike here and saying, well, we want the bonus point and I want to get a ton of runs here. I want to get some form. And he has absolutely spanked that one. Flat. Really flat too. Thuds into the fence to the car park. It's been swiped across the line, and it's going to get away from Panda, and unfortunately it's going to get away from Junaid Khan. Just turned 27. That's been middled, and that gets past Panda. He's not going to catch that. And that is a very good shot, square, mixed well with the other teams always. That's a great shot. That's out of here. Big Maximo. Guys in the officials checking their laptops to make sure nothing was going to come anywhere near them. And that's fine. That is a lovely strike indeed. Got all of that. Have a look at this. Slams, I think, into the back of the building. Are you good enough? That's a bit too straight, though, that one. That's a bit too straight. And that has gone... Oh, there it is. Just rolls towards the viewing area of the clubhouse. It's a big strike. Good cheers from the Marlow dugout. And I reckon most of the batters there in the Marlow dugout are thinking we don't have much to do here today. I think it's going to be pretty much the Arshad show. Up in the air. And watching it sail over his head is Kanaka on the boundary line. And nothing could be done about that. It'd be a good view here of the fielder down there just going. No, I will just watch that sail over my head. And I'll go behind the sign and get that one. We've got a lot of air time, a lot of hang time of 17 for that bonus point. It's crunched down the ground very nicely indeed. Didn't get all of that. Definitely sounded like that was a miss hit. Sounded a little bit sort of edgy. Yeah, down on the bottom of the bat you could see there. And once again, Kanaka sets himself and realises that is metres over the boundary line. That is a really good shot. Goes up in the air and taken. Very well taken, actually. So a wicket does fall. Zeb does get a breakthrough for the Coimbra Knights. And it is Jiwan Giri who takes a well-judged catch there at deep square leg. Yeah, muted support and cheering around the ground from the Coimbra Knights. They know the game is done. And that has been clumped down into the ground, and it launches over the top of, I think that's Sam Hopkin there who's out there. Have a look at this one again. This is the power of Simranjit Singh. Oh, sorry, I thought they'd hit that into the ground. And that thuds. Did that hit the camera? It thudded next to the camera. Oh, it's hit the bag. I think it's hit the camera bag. Well, it's hit something just below the camera, and the camera's giving a bit of a shake. And that is the game. He didn't hit that in the ground. That was obviously a really good shot that carried the boundary line from Maximo. It's all done and dusted.